Okay, so thanks for coming back in.
That's alright.
So I rang around and you didn't turn up to any of your appointments. You didn't get into Centrelink. I have a friend there. And on a whim, I rang the hospital and they said that you were in there with gastro.
Yeah, I've been a bit unwell.
So that kind of been a pleasant experience, although a nice warm bed and some meals were probably nice. All right, so today we're just going to go through, last time I saw you, we did a basic checklist, an intake form, and this time I'm going to do the checklist and find out what needs we can really focus on and what we can do for you, all right?
Okay.
All right, so can I please have your full name again? So Philip Stockinger, is that right?
Yeah. That's right.
Right.
That's me.
Alright, my name is Michelle. How are you feeling today?
I'm okay. Bit tired. Yeah.
Yeah. So the last assessment was supposed to be the 8th of April, but it's 7 days from that. What's the date now? 8, 9, 10, 11. 15th.
15th. Oh. I don't really count days.
Yeah. I'm hopeless at dates. Alright. I'm just going to ask you some general questions. There's a whole pile of questions here that are written up, but we'll just go through and see what we can come up with.
Okay.
Before we start though, do you have any concerns or anything that you want to tell me about?
No, not really.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Alright. So when you get really low,
Yep.
I hate using the word depressed, but I guess that fits. Do you ever think about hurting yourself or something?
I suppose, yeah, just more in the sense of that I just get tired of having to, put so much effort into doing things, like, yeah, when I get low, I just get, just get tired of doing life, basically.
Okay. So when you feel low, what do you tend to do?
Drink.
Yep.
Yeah. And do whatever I can to try and get out of that feeling, because it's like it's not very easy being on the streets.
That's true.
Yeah. It's I get tired of having to put so much effort into, where am I staying? Where, what's the plan for the next 24 hours? It's just so much effort. There's so much effort, it's very exhausting.
That's true, yeah. When you do drink, do you become violent or are you a sleepy person? I'm a sleepy person. If I drink too much, I fall asleep.
Yeah, no, I've never been an outwardly violent person. When I drink, I just become, it lets me sleep because otherwise I'm too anxious and I can't, I can't do much or achieve much. So yeah, when I that's why sometimes like I've lost my stuff like 5 or 6 times because I just fall asleep and it's why like when I get tired, when I get drunk, I tend to fall asleep and people steal my shit. But anyway.
Have you ever spent rent money on things other than alcohol? Like have you ever been tempted? I know being on the street you have a lot more access to drugs and things like that. Have you been tempted to try those?
A long time ago I did, when I was younger. I would try drugs, but I found that it's too expensive, and it's like you spend hundreds of dollars in a day, and it's like there's drugs everywhere. You get it everywhere, but I'm more inclined to just drink. It's either food or alcohol, really. I spend my money on.
Okay, just give me a minute. Okay, sorry about that. That's alright. Alright. Let's go through your medical history.
Yeah.
Alright. Does your family have a medical history that you think might be of interest?
I know that my nana and my dad were both alcoholics.
Okay.
Alcoholism seems to run through the family.
Is that all?
Yeah. You know, my mum's got a history of mental health issues, but that's from sexual trauma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, well we won't go there.
Yeah.
Just leave that one.
Yeah.
What about yourself when you were younger or recently? Have you had any major illnesses or conditions?
I was diagnosed with epilepsy when I was in my mid-teens, but knowing what I know now, it's probably like trauma-based. Yeah, so...
So you haven't had it for a while?
Well, I kind of grew out of it in my mid-20s. We kind of found that the drugs I was on was causing more side effects than the actual illness itself. So yeah, but yeah, no, it's been a bit of an up and down road. I went off medication for a long time, but it didn't help.
Okay.
Yeah. So but now, like the drugs that the docs have got me on, it's pretty cool. Like they seem to work quite well, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Besides the recent bouts that you've had of at Mater Public Hospital, previously were you hospitalised for anything?
Apart from seizures, no.
No? Oh, that's great then. Yep. And you've never had any surgeries or procedures?
No.
Okay. Are you on, or should you be on any kind? Should you be on any kind of medication?
Apart from what I'm already on? Yeah, no.
Okay, so how you said that you're on medication?
Yeah.
Are you on medication every day?
Yeah, I'm on daily medications. I'm on quetiapine, which is like Seroquel, an antipsychotic.
Okay.
And I'm also on Pristique, which is like a dual antidepressant.
Okay. So having recently been in hospital, I'm assuming they would have given you more prescriptions for those drugs?
Yeah. I leave them at the pharmacy.
Okay, well, it's a great idea.
Yeah, the pharmacists are good. They're good dudes. Like I just leave them there, and because I've got a healthcare card, I just go in and show them that, and they know me there. They're really good actually. They're very helpful.
Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've come to Operation Hope. Before that, at any stage in your adult life, have you had contact with other agencies?
I have been in contact with one other agency, but it wasn't. I can't think of what they were. It was like a St. John of God one, but I didn't really go there regularly.
Okay. Well, I won't ask you what that was for, but it's good to know that you're used to being in contact with agencies. That might help a little bit.
I do, but I just get like having to, like, for me the days just kind of mesh into each other, so it's like hard for me to pay attention to what's going on.
Do you feel isolated?
Yeah, always. Yeah.
What about on the street? Do you have many friends? Have you been able to make many friends on the street?
I do have friends, but you know, friends are kind of unreliable. Yeah, I get really tired of people saying they're going to do things and they don't do things, and Yeah, but it's not like the street's really a reliable place.
Yeah, that's true. Do you feel that there's anybody you can rely upon, you can confide in?
I'm hoping to create that. Yeah, I think like people want to be reliable, but they just they can't, because it's just it's hard to be it's hard to be reliable when you're in a situation like you're on the streets.
What things do you do personally that help you cope? Like I know some people do yoga, some people meditate. You obviously drink, but is there anything else that you use?
Yeah, like for me it's like I try really hard to kind of, I suppose you would call it meditation, you know, like I try to focus on myself and focus on what I can control, because like when you're in a situation where your personal safety and all of that is in, it's not something you can rely on. I think that I try. It's rough, you know, like when you don't know when your next meal is coming from and you don't know what's going on, like it can be tough. But the church sometimes has like Bible classes, and I try to go to those. It's not that I really believe in all the stuff that they're teaching, but it's more so that they have a reliable place where you can relax without worrying about your safety.
Okay, well that's great. That's good. You can also, I guess, you make friends through there. Do you know any friends?
Yeah. I've got lots of friends, you know, like, and I think that the people I engage with they're good people, you know. I think anyone in this situation is doing their best, and I think one day when it all works out, I'd like to be able to come back and help people like myself.
Wow, that's very noble. Very good. So, besides, and I know we talked about this last time, but have you had any more contact with family or relatives or friends since we last spoke?
I've had some contact with my sister, and I mean, they want to help, but they don't really know how. I think the problem is that people don't understand how hard it is, like, to be in this situation. It's like it's a choice, where it's not a choice. Like, I don't choose this, and why would you? My sister is relaying information to my children, and it's a really tough spot to be in sometimes, but as long as my kids know that I always try to be there for them.
That's good. That's good. Do you still feel, I mean, you're making an effort to rectify your situation, get back on your feet and that, so you still feel you have control over your life?
To be completely honest, I feel like I haven't had control of my life for a long time. I'm tired. I feel like I've been doing my best. Like, people try and help you, but it's one of those things that, it's exhausting, and I try my best to be a good person and to,
So going on the being a good person, what do you think are your traits, your strong points?
Okay, my strong points are that I, every day I get up and I try again.
That's great.
Yeah, because for a lot of people, the stuff that I've been through would just break them. But for me, like, I get up and I think, okay, let's do this again. Okay, let's try again. And, you know, people who are on the streets and who try their best to move forward are warriors, you know, like you have to get up every day and, you know, it's move forward through the pain and the stigma and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, I mean, I do my best. I may not be perfect, but yeah, I do my best.
What do you think is something that's standing in your way at the moment? Personally or...
Yeah, I think it's probably like I feel like whenever I go and access services, people look at me as if they're expecting me to fail. You know, and I know everyone seems to be they're doing their best to help me, but yeah, but it's hard, you know. It's like even in the situation that I'm in, even just taking one step at a time, trying to move forward is a really difficult thing. And for people who aren't in recovery, it's like they don't understand how hard it is. And yeah, I don't know. It's like when you don't have your basic needs fulfilled, like housing, food, all those kind of things, it's like I can't concentrate on all the other stuff. Like I can't focus on getting my psychological health or, you know, or my well-being moving forward because I'm just worrying about where the next meal's coming from. Or
no, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. What about, have you had or do you have any plans? I know you and your wife separated and you said that you wanted to see your children again. Do you have any plans to reconcile with your wife, or you think you just go it alone?
Yeah, well, I doubt it. She seems pretty like she's done, and I just I suppose I need to plan for a new life, you know, and I have I know that I can do it, and I just need to get back on my feet again. I'm tired of feeling tired.
No,
you know.
that's fair enough. Yeah. All right. So let's think positively here. If we think last time we spoke, we talked about housing, and you mentioned a roof over your head and some income.
Yeah.
So what are they are obviously short-term goals that we're trying to aim towards, but even shorter than that, what are some goals something that you would like to achieve in the next 24 hours? Is there anything? Or the next week or the next 2 weeks?
Oh, just a bed in a hostel would be nice.
Okay.
Like it's pretty fucked. It's pretty fucked trying to sleep on the streets. It's like I don't sleep properly because like I wake up every 5 minutes worrying about if someone's touching my shit or going to steal my stuff. So yeah, just a secure sleeping place and food. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard worrying about food all the time.
Okay, so do you have any food at the moment?
I got like a couple of cans of baked beans in my bag, and maybe some noodles, but that's about it.
Okay, so last time you were here, we gave you a coat and a backpack.
Yeah.
So maybe today we could organise. Do you need more clothing?
I had a sleeping bag, but it got stolen. But yeah, it'd be nice to get something I can, or just even somewhere like a hostel or something that I can sleep in.
All right. Well, we'll try and organise something after we finish the interview. I'll see if I can organise something for tonight for you.
Okay.
And we'll get you some food.
That'd be good.
All right, and then we'll start again on those not long term, but you know the goals that we planned last time. The Centrelink. Do you feel up to going into Centrelink and starting the process?
Yeah, I'll do my best. Yep.
Yeah. All right, and I have contacted Swanview Emergency, and because I hadn't heard from you, things are on hold, so I will recontact them again.
Yeah.
So today is the 15th. They've got a place for you. So
good.
yep. It's today 15th. So we'll organise something. I'll contact them and see if we can get you in tonight. All right.
That'll be good.
If not, we'll organise something and then hopefully tomorrow. Okay. Alright. Just a couple more things. So overall, we're trying to get you some housing. What about your skills? Would you be interested in retraining or trying something else?
Yeah, I'll do anything. I'll do anything.
Well, what are your interests then? So you like driving.
Yeah.
What else do you like doing as a hobby or anything?
Look, anything like if it requires a little bit of training, like I'm pretty good at doing anything. Like I was always wondering if I could get my forklift.
Forklift, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
driver's license and work in a factory or something.
So you're good working as a team with other people?
Yeah, I am good. And
Team person?
I kind of prefer to work in a team. You know, I like
Team player, yep.
yeah, working with other people and yeah, it's just yeah, I think I just need something that for now that's not too high pressure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there anything else that you could tell me or tell me that might benefit you in gaining employment or achieving or working towards something in the future?
So forklift driving, yeah, like anything to do with yeah, I'm happy to do delivery, like driving trucks. I've got my truck license.
So you like working with trucks and machinery?
Yeah.
All right.
Should be good.
So rather than working in a warehouse, you like to go out?
Yeah, either.
Yeah. But you're not such a small office type person?
No, I can't be cooped up in an office. It just drives me a bit nuts.
Okay, I don't like small offices either. Okay, all right, I think that's it. So we'll look into, is there any other special requests that you have? I'll look into the forklift license. We may be able to do that on the training programs that we have.
Okay. Yeah, no. Look, I'm pretty open, you know, as long as I've got someone to chat to, I'm all good, yeah.
And just one more thing I need to clear up. Is there any person that you would not like me to contact?
My wife.
Your ex-wife, alright.
Yeah.
And is there any information that you would not like to be put out, publicised?
Oh look, I'm at the point now where it doesn't really matter. So just just unless I ask, you know, like don't tell them about my mental health history. But you know, I think most people it works better if they know. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm all good.
Alright, good. So today's the 15th. I'll contact some of you now. We'll go down and get you some food as well.
Okay.
And you still don't have an income, so no communication. So how about you come back in on the 22nd at the late. You said you check in, and you have been checking in, except when you're in hospital.
Yeah.
Every day, but
I will do.
Make it the 22nd of April for the next appointment.
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you
Let's
very
do
much.
it. Thank you.